Hey, it's Paul Canner. It is Friday, June 3rd. Hopefully, everybody's getting ready for the weekend. Now, it's been another really volatile week with rates, and I'm going to get back to that in a second. Housing market remains strong. Now, you're seeing all sorts of headlines out there that things are more inventory out there. Home sales are down. Well, when we look, year over year, the number of home sales are down. Prices are continuing to rise. Yes, we've seen some seasonal inventory come in that we typically see in the springtime, but there's still so much demand out there, rising rates. It is all impacting affordability. Today, this week alone, we've seen rates kind of go up and down, several rate changes throughout the day. Thursday this week, we had the ADP numbers because of the holiday. It was delayed a day. The job numbers from the ADP report were expected to be a little over 300,000. There were about 128,000 new creations. So still new jobs, but a much slower pace than anticipated. But then today we get the BLS report and we see the opposite. However, the unemployment rate, which was expected to go down, remains steady. And there's definitely been a year over year slowdown in the rise of average hourly earnings. So it looks like we may be heading into a recession. We're starting to see stories of folks, being laid off, some businesses closing. Elon Musk yesterday worried about the economy, wants to cut 10% of Tesla's jobs, which I believe is about 10,000 workers. So we have to be careful. As, we hit peak employment. One person loses a job, and then their cousin, their friend, hears they lost a job, a little afraid to go out to eat. All of a sudden, that restaurant has to lay off folks. They're not buying as many things in the store. They're also being impacted by higher commodity prices, that being food and gas. I believe gas in 2 days last week went up over 33 cents a gallon. So those type of things are definitely impacting. So it does look like we're heading to recession. However, housing looks like it should remain stable. Now, we are seeing some listing prices come down because sellers have gotten too egregious. And again, anybody who knows me, I always think listing your house price way up here, knowing that you're going to cut it in a week or two, is probably not a good strategy. We can have a conversation about that if you want. But one thing we do have now available to folks to protect them from this rate volatility is we do have a lock and shop program, which we can give somebody up to 6 months to find a house where we can underwrite them and lock the rate up front. So anyway, if you're looking to buy a house, worried about rates, or have a client who is, give us a call. We can insure against those things. Anyway, have a good weekend. Let us know what we can do for you. Thanks.